In this video, we'll create stylized floor plans that you can use in a portfolio sheet. I've opened up my first floor plan. This floor plan has a lot of detail elements that we would need in a construction set, but I'd like to make one a bit more appropriate for a portfolio view. I'll go to the project browser and find first floor plan. I'll choose duplicate view. I'll just duplicate and not take any of the detailing that we've done in this floor plan with us. In the project browser, notice I have a new floor plan created. I'll do a delayed double click so I can rename the view. In the properties palette, I'll set the scale a bit more appropriate to my sheet. I'll choose the 1 inch equals 10 feet scale. Also in the properties palette, I can go to the visibility graphics override, or I can type VG. From here, I can make a few changes to how my elements display. I'll set my view to coarse as well. When my presentation graphics are how I like, I can create a view template. I'll go to the View tab and find View Templates. I'll create a template from Current View and give it a name. My new view template has been created for me. I'll hit OK to accept. I can then create a very similar looking floor plan for the second floor with just a few clicks. I'll go to the project browser and find the second floor plan. I'll right-click and say Duplicate View. I'll choose Duplicate. I can then go to the Properties palette and apply my view template. I'll type WT and ZA to see both my views. For both my views, I'll use the House Only scope box. I'll select them in the project browser, and from the Properties palette, I can choose a scope box of House Only. Floor patterns for your presentation may or may not be a bit distracting. You can go to the type selector and change the material to no longer have a surface pattern. That would affect every view that material shows up in. I'll hit OK. For my bathrooms, I've decided to add a bit of a tile floor pattern. I've used the split face option. From the Modify tab, I can choose Split Face. The hotkey is SF. On my first floor plan, I'll click the floor to split and then draw an area for the tile pattern to be applied to. I can then go to the Modify tab and find the Paint tool, or the hotkey is PT. I'll then paint my tile in the bathroom. Remember, this is a 3D change, so that material has actually been applied in your model and will show up in your other views. Finally, for my presentation views, I'd like to add a few annotations. I'll tag the rooms by going to the Architecture tab and finding Tag Room. The hotkey is RT. I can then click my rooms to add the room tag. I'll use my multi-category tag to tag all the closets and exterior decks. I should now have 2 floor plan views set up for a portfolio sheet. In this video, we went over how to duplicate a view to be used in our portfolio. I hope this helps.